What's up, Blue Roof Nation? Now, I've never really been one for remakes. I find a lot of them to be redundant and useless and derivative. Like, you don't need them. Why do you have to remake things that have already been made? Why can't you make new things? I think a lot of people feel that way, especially since we live in the age where everything's a remake or a sequel. But you gotta give it up when something is remade and actually does it better. Yeah, I said it. When I was a kid, obviously, born in '89, grew up in the '90s, so the show was before my time, but I grew up loving Battlestar Galactica. Every time I would see it on Sci-Fi Channel, I would just sit there in rapture. And Sci-Fi Channel announced they were remaking it, and I was like, no, you cannot remake it. And then they announced that Starbuck was going to be a woman, and it was like, no, hold on. He's a womanizer. This is not going to work. There's no way that this show is going to work. I doomed it to failure. Because, I mean, come on. And, well, I think history's proven me right. No, I'm kidding. I remember I was at my aunt's house and they had a movie theater room. So I watched it on the big projector, the miniseries, the 3-night event. I watched all 3 nights there, and by the end of the first night, I was like, I can never watch the original series again, and Kara Thrace is the only Starbuck. The show blew me away. I mentioned on the Farscape one where I was like, it was one of my favorite sci-fi shows with the maybe possible exception of Battlestar Galactica. And it's so good. It holds up. I watch it every couple years all the way through, including the prequel series Caprica, which I loved. And even the movie that was trying to be the other miniseries, that was supposed to be a backdoor pilot for another show called Blood and Chrome about a young Adama. Why did that never go through? It's the second most infuriating thing sci-fi's ever done. The first, Big Ascension. You had a miniseries about Ascension, and then you never made that show. What is wrong with you, sci-fi? Give me a call. I want a job. No, but Battlestar Galactica is brilliant. The writing is brilliant. Like Quantum Leap, it deals with science fiction and spirituality at the same time, which is always a nice balance. It follows my golden rule of if you want something good to watch, just look for things that Jane Espenson has been involved in. Can never lead you wrong. And I'm completely serious about that, by the way. Like, look at her IMDb and then look at great television shows. She's involved in an unbelievable amount of them. It's definitely worth checking out. If you've somehow been living under a rock and never seen the remake of Battlestar Galactica, what the hell is wrong with you? Get out there and go watch it. And I don't know why they're remaking it again. I say apprehensively, remembering I had the same apprehension about this version of Battlestar Galactica. Who knows? You could definitely tell, though, Ronald D. Moore used to work on Voyager before he did this, and he always said that he wanted Voyager to be a darker, more gritty show. You could definitely tell that while he was working on Voyager, he was planning this. Like, you could tell this is what he was talking about when he said he wanted the darker, grittier Voyager. But, anyways, I'm Jonathan. Oh! And the first episode has Serenity in it, the ship from Firefly. How cool is that? Alright, sorry. I'm Jonathan. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit subscribe. Till next time, give us legends.